I'm Macy Egland. Only in Newsday, Long Island doctors and medical firms named in a racketeering lawsuit. They're accused of conspiring to provide unnecessary surgeries on construction workers who staged fake accidents across New York City. The suit names at least 5 companies and 6 doctors with ties to Long Island, including New York Spine Institute. None of the defendants have been criminally charged. Jury deliberations set to get underway today in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial. The Manhattan jurors will decide whether the music mogul was running a criminal enterprise or living what his lawyer insists was a swinger lifestyle. If convicted, the 55-year-old could serve life in prison. 5 people hurt after this 7-vehicle crash involving a coach bus in Jericho. Police say it happened yesterday on the westbound LIE near exit 42. It's not clear yet what caused that crash. And 3 people arrested, 4 cars impounded in a street takeover in Deer Park. Police say about 200 cars blocked part of Long Island Avenue and Comac Road on Saturday while multiple drivers performed stunts. An accused drunk driver caused more than $100,000 in damage after crashing through an art show in Montauk. Police say Nicole Ribeiro de Souza of Farmingville plowed into these tents, destroying artwork around 3 yesterday morning. We're told the driver was not seriously hurt. Read more about Newsday's year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads on our website, newsday.com. Honoring a Long Island hero on his 100th birthday. Dozens came out to celebrate John Harry Kellers in East Patchogue yesterday. He was just 18 when he landed on Omaha Beach as part of the D-Day invasion in 1944.
Little did he know, he soon would be participating in arguably the most ambitious and consequential military campaign in human history.
Kellers also received official proclamations for his service. Happy birthday. Let's talk about your Monday forecast now. A hot and humid start to the work week. We do have some strong storms possible tomorrow. Let's take a look outside right now, though, on your Monday. Very pretty blue sky at Foster Memorial Beach in Sag Harbor. Highs across the island today in the 80s. Except for out on the east end. You can see on your Futurecast all day tomorrow there is that chance for rain, even some thunderstorms possible, which could bring double-digit wind gusts. We're dry and sunny for the rest of the week. Let's take a look at that 7-day right now, 4th of July. We're all looking forward to that. It's looking really nice right now. Maybe a good beach day. Next weekend looks great. So again, just some rain, possibly a storm to deal with on Tuesday, but otherwise this week looks really, really nice.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
Pushing back against stepped-up immigration enforcement here on Long Island. Andrew Anger has that story.
Out! Ice out!
Right near the Rosa Parks Hempstead Transit Center, under the strong summer sun, a group of Long Islanders Sunday saying no to ICE in their community, adding federal agents have been terrorizing immigrants whether they are here legally or not.
We wanted to support those who can't fight. We just wanted to be out here fighting for them.
Guadalupe Reyes, one of about 60 people demonstrating against recent raids on immigrant communities. Since President Trump has taken office, ICE agents have stepped up immigration enforcement in the tri-state and on Long Island. Guadalupe's brother, Jesus, worries that friends and family members who have been following all immigration rules and procedures could get swept up in raids without any due process.
They're targeting with minor crimes or minor infractions or people who are going to the courthouse. They're getting the paperwork done or in progress of getting the paperwork done, and they're still being detained.
Demonstrators later took their protest on the road all the way to the Hempstead Home Depot.
This parking lot in Hempstead, ICE has done raids in Freeport and across the country.
While demonstrators called on Home Depot to protect immigrants coming to their stores, some store patrons like Rovi Kimball worried that federal agents have been going beyond just arresting gang members and hardened criminals, instead targeting immigrants just trying to get by.
These are not the worst guys, the ones out here looking for work. They're trying to find a job to support their families, so they're not hurting anyone. So I say leave them alone.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Later, demonstrators moved their protest to Hempstead Village Hall, hoping local lawmakers would do more to protect the immigrants in the community. Meantime, Jesus Reyes says he's going to keep protesting and praying federal lawmakers will hear their message.
But I don't see it as given how they're kind of moving right now. But I really do hope they hear it.
In Hempstead, Andrew Enger, Newsday TV.
Read more about the enforcement and the demonstrations on Newsday.com. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box.
Some women on Long Island are having a real problem getting their real ID, and they're running into issues when they show up at the DMV.
I don't understand why you have to go through so much.
When Carol Springsteen DeLuca remarried, she hyphenated her old married name and her new one. But the DMV requires if a person's name has changed, they need documents that show how your name changes. Her first marriage happened in 1985, and back then the marriage certificate did not list the wife's new surname. At one point, she was told,
"We can't give you the ID, but you could just go back down to town hall and they could type it in for you."
As Newsday's town reporter Denise Bonilla found out, that's not allowed.
Town clerks were very frustrated as well because they were being told to change original documents, which is against the law.
Some town clerks have been taking their own steps to get around the issue.
We were actually remarrying people and giving them a second subsequent ceremony so the woman could change her last name to her husband's name. That was one way that we dealt with it.
ISOP's town clerk says she started seeing the problem in January, and it only got worse as the new May deadline to apply for the real ID approached.
It's actually easier to apply for a passport. They will accept your name, your married name, if you have a passport, but they will not accept it with the documents that they provide here with their marriage license.
A DMV spokesperson says marriage certificates or certificates of civil unions which do not include a new surname to be taken section are acceptable, and it's sending reminders to offices to reiterate the policy. Carol Springsteen DeLuca does not think it's right.
The women that have two names, you may even have three names. If you got divorced, remarried, and then remarried again, you mean to tell me back 30, 80 years ago, you need that marriage certificate? That's not right.
The line was long, really long, and there was one reason why.
I'm just here for Brees Hall.
Why are you here?
To see Brees Hall.
Henry, are you a Jet fan?
Heck yeah.
Welcome to the Brees Hall Youth Football Camp. New York Jets running back, Brees Hall!
More than 200 campers visited Bellport High School Sunday, not just to learn some football skills, but to learn from one of the Jets' best players, star running back Brees Hall.
I'm doing this for you, giving back to you, and it warms my heart to know that we're going to have a lot of fun today.
What are you hoping to learn here today from Brees Hall?
Just more like running drills, learning how to juke people out and blocking and all.
He's pretty good at that.
Yeah, he's amazing at that.
For several hours, Brees and members of the Clippers high school football coaching staff took the campers through various drills.
Anytime you get a high-profile celebrity like that, especially a local guy with a New York team, just bring awareness to the sport and how it's a great team-building thing, and how a kid from anywhere can really kind of pop in and be successful.
And now that flag football is an official high school sport on Long Island, the boys weren't the only ones at this camp trying to sharpen their skills.
I'm not the best at agility. I could get better at it.
You guys Jet fans or no?
Yeah.
So how excited are you to just get some instruction from Brees Hall?
Very excited. I can't wait.
Could you imagine designing plays if you had a back like Brees?
It would be real easy. Hand him the ball.
For Newsday TV, I'm Jamie Stewart.
Very cool opportunity for those kids. You can see more exclusive stories just like that one on Newsday.com. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box.
Only in Newsday, 2/3 of the nation's traffic fatalities are the result of aggressive driving. Newsday investigates this rising trend,
The #1 complaint that we get is reckless driving.
its connection with fatalities and serious crashes,
I don't want to hear that he made a mistake. He killed my daughter and 2 other children.
and what can be done to stop it.
When there's a police officer, people just naturally slow down.
Dangerous roads, aggressive driving. A Newsday investigation. Now available at newsday.com/dangerousroads.
You can see more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and all of the other streaming services that you see here. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.